looks like we are back on. Got a doggo. And things are looking good. Another Ganja game night is upon us. The people have spoken, we have done a vote. And that vote said, don't starve ones. It was 50% of the votes, so by a whopping lead. Yeah, you want to say hi to everybody real quick? Yeah, there's the puppy. She got that fresh fucking camera here. Alright, so you got me, you got Phoenix. What more could you need? Hopefully all is well. It was one hell of a day, but it is what it is. We're here now. So, it's relatively early too, if I'm not mistaken. It's 6 o'clock. That's not bad. Oh, got the dog behind us. Things are going good. Got a joint of some PMP, some shit. Guess I don't murder. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Meow. That one guy, past that J. Will do. Good thing you said something. For whatever reason, I can't see anybody on it. That's fine. Alright. So I went ahead and got some pot that actually smokes. It's okay. At least it's hitting. So, thanks for joining. We will get to it. It is Don't Starve this evening, which I will not do because I just ate so much curry, it's unreal. I guess it's not a bad thing by any means. Alright. There we go. So, let's get into it. There we go. Alright. That one guy, how's my day been? It was a frustrating day. My day consisted of me being on hold for 2 hours on the phone. Craziness. But we're much better now. I was looking forward to getting home all day, I'll tell you that. So, we're gonna start off a new guy. Here's my first guy I restarted. I've never played with that guy. We're gonna do a new game. We'll start with the character, if we can. The guy. Oh, we gotta pick this first. But how's your day been? Hopefully all is well with you. And everybody. Alright, so here's our dudes. That you can pick to start with. The gentleman scientist, Wilson. I never really liked playing with him. Firestarter. Never really liked playing with her. It's cool she doesn't burn. She has a lighter, but... So Wolfgang, the normal dude I usually roll with. He has more downsides than what they're saying. That one guy, pretty boring to be honest. I got Chinese food on the way though. Oh dude, I ate so much fucking Neapolitan, curry, Indian-ish food, it's unreal. Super stuffed again, but it's a good thing. And it's a good thing. Alright. The Bereaved. Haunted by... okay, this chick has like a ghost, and it's kind of weird. But she hits like a girl. That's what they say. Alright. Rubit. So we got Robot, we got the Wicker Bottom. Hey Les, hey Venom, still smoking that Sun-Kissed Gelato from Salida. So I went back to the dispensary and talking with the guy there, and I'm like, dude, I want to buy some pot that is a little bit easier to smoke and better to smoke. I wasn't happy with it. So I'm like, I just don't want that pink leaf stuff if I can avoid it. Which sucks, because I am stoked that it's from Salida. I think that's cool. Anyway, I was talking with the guy, and I'm like, I didn't like it. He's like, really? And I'm like, yeah. And eventually I'm like, yeah, it's the gelato and the clone cake smoke like shit. And he's like talking to me like, have you tried like, you know, rolling a couple more joints? Maybe you rolled them too tight or something? I'm like, dude, just fuck off with that noise. Because he's like, that gelato is really good. Maybe you got a bad batch or a bad ounce is what he said. So I tried their third flavor, and it's okay. It's better than the other two. But this pink leaf shit is just really harsh. It's not the best. But I also got some PMP from Green Tree. They actually grew it. He grew it, and it's okay. After the shit that I've been smoking, it's at least a lot more smokable. Right now, that pink leaf does not have a huge recommendation on my farm. I'm not a big fan. Unfortunate. But I do like that it's sun-grown, and it's in Colorado. Like, there's so many things I like about it. That one guy. Could you turn up your voice and the game volume down? It's kind of hard to hear you. Yes, I can. Let me see here. Don't know how. There we go. But I can. These are things that can happen. Alright, so that should be a little bit better, perhaps? Hopefully that's a little bit. Less. Yeah, gelato is pretty mids in my opinion. I've had some terrific gelato, but this stuff was bunk. Hey! And that one guy, hopefully that makes it sound a little bit better. Billy Bong, hey, hopefully all is well in Dreamy Dreamsville this evening. Yeah, it's crazy that this pot is staying lit. I don't have to keep lighting it. That alone is helping out by wanting up smoking it. Alright, so, where were we? Looking at people. Got the robot, got the librarian. I've had actually decent luck with this librarian too, because she's smart. We got to publish. Billy Bong, I see that you're alive. Stupid Colorado shooter. Yeah, I think my cousin knew someone who got shot, which is sad. I don't. I'm not in Boulder, but my girlfriend lived in Boulder forever, went shopping at that store, and it's a shame that shit's still going on, even with all, it's like, isn't enough shit fucked up? It's like the shooting actually is bringing it back to some normalcy, and that's horrible to think about too. So it's a bummer, but thank you for putting that out there. I feel sorry for anyone affected by that shit. And yeah, of course it's Colorado. We get a lot of that shit. Billy Bong, my stepbrother's girlfriend's friend got killed. I mean, it's a little crazy. Like I said, I know my cousin posted something on Facebook that she knew somebody. So, that sucks. Yeah. Bummer when that shit comes up. Alright. So, got the lumberjack. And he turns into some, like, werewolf or some shit like that. I don't know about all that. And then, this is the newest guy, and I just tried him, and this was pretty sweet. Nearsighted. Yeah, that fucking nearsightedness is a bitch, but he's got some cool stuff. Hey, Nick, yo. Indeed, yo. Yo, indeed. I guess we will go with my second most favorites, the Strongman, who has its ups and downs, but we'll go with that. He's a bit of a bitch, but that's alright. We're just gonna go with the default world. Nick fishing some quizzies. Finishing some quizzies. Quizzies. I hate college. Okay, I got you now. That one guy, Wolfgang, yeah. Mr. Amadeus over here. Alright, we're going with it. Dude, I have glasses and can't read that shit. Isn't that super tiny? Fortunately, there won't be much more reading going on. It's because I have a really high, like a 4K monitor, and the higher the resolution is, the tinier it goes. I was playing on my 1080 normal monitor, and it was twice this size, so yeah. Fortunately, we're good. We're gonna start the game. This is Don't Starve. Basically, they just throw your ass in an open world, and you gotta not starve and not die. Nick, I guess I take my good vision for granted. Hey, dude, I thought I'd have glasses by now, just how much it was deteriorating where it's at now. So, alright. That's the premise of the game. That's the storyline. Guess we'll bust this. And then you just walk around, you roll around town fucking picking shit up. Alright. Slow beginnings on these games. Basically, yeah, you just want to collect as much shit as you can right off the bat. Alright. I have definitely played this game before. It's one of the few games I was still playing throughout all these years, just because it's... You could turn this game off at any time, and it just saves wherever you're at. Just go from there. Alright, and then basically you're picking up shit, and then you make shit, and then you use shit. Alright, let's play at all the old computers. Nick, autosave is my hero. Yeah, it's nice. Like I said, it makes this game very casual in the sense that you can just put it down at any time. It just saves right where you're at. I think you can put it down mid-fight. Like if something's attacking you and shit, just pause it, done, I gotta go. So that's one huge thing for me on this game. Yeah, the animation was really cool too. It reminds me of like some old Tim Burton animation or something like that. It gets kind of weird and creepy. There's a lot of mods and there's a lot of stuff that I haven't played. This game is 2-1 2D, yeah, where it's like 2D objects placed over each other. It's like Monty Python alone. Alright. But it makes a game very easy for smoking pot. It has a bit of a Minecraft feel to it in the sense that when I first played Minecraft, it was like a beta almost, and like there was no instructions, no rules, no nothing, no goal. You can actually see on the edge of the map that the ground is 3D. Okay. I'm pretty impressed. I like this game. Like I said, it has a good feel to it, and the aesthetics are huge on it. So right here, we found a good thing off the bat. Those beefalo, those big ass. This is where I like to set up camp, is in this type of area. Probably like right in this area. I need a bunch of rocks. So eventually, I mean, there's some pretty big areas you can search. But one big thing is you can't let it get nighttime completely dark, or you die in the darkness. So big part of this is getting a shelter going, a campsite going as soon as possible. And food. Eventually, you can start farming and getting your shit down. I'm really good at like just hanging out in this game. Maybe not so much at like accomplishing goals. There we go. Yeah, so it's like Tim. Yep, just like Minecraft, but 2D and all Tim Burtonized. So naturally, that means it's darker. I don't know. It's a little more. It just has a definitely different feel to it, but at the same time, it rings a lot of the same bells for me. Like I said, when I played Minecraft, there was nothing to the game. Those wormholes are cool to have around too. More racks. Gonna make it. But yeah, this game's already a little bit old by now. I guess all the games I have are pretty old. I do have a few games coming up that I want to play that are different. There's a couple Weed Farmer Simulator and drug dealer games. Just some funny games I've been looking at to play. So, I'm gonna search this area. This is good here. A lot of good things here. Honey. So, Drug Dealer Simulator is a pretty fun one. Yeah, and I thought it'd just be a funny, literally just a funny game to play and have on here. So I want right about this looks right about, yeah. Well, right meow. Got our first little thing of meow. Let's start planting some trees. All right. Good a time as any to take a nap. One good thing about this game is every night you gotta go to sleep, and in the beginning there's not a whole lot to do. So, we'll do that. Alright, Drug Dealer Simulator is pretty cool. Reminds me of my high school days. And there's some new ones out too. They just look fun and funny. Alright, so this is the idea where if it's total dark, if you go outside of this little ring of fire into the darkness, you start getting attacked by some shit you don't even know. I guess we can put up some food too. That's a good time. Put food. See, that's one thing that sucks, is when he's hungry, he turns into this little bitch. And when he's full, he turns into a normal guy, and then he's like 100%. When you fill this dude's up completely, he's like extra strong. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It's a lot of carrots, man. Yeah. That was good for you. Some seeds. Eventually, seeds, you start planting shit, like I said. I don't know. There's a lot to this game. It gets pretty fun. Let's, there we go. Got some dabbage going. Let's see what we got. Meow. Right now we are smoking on some Summit concentrates. Fuck, I think this is Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue. Like sugar wax, and it's actually really good. Normally I don't go for the sugar wax, but the price was great, and It looks really good, and it tastes really good, smells really good. It's just pretty good. So I take what's good, if I can. Although shatter is a little bit easier to work with. That's the big reason I usually go with shatter. All right. Cheers, everybody. Woo! Oh, that's so much better than what I've been doing. Woo! Nick, where are our furry friends? Probably sleeping in a window or something. They're around. Oh, yeah. Woo! Oh. Still a little harsh. Much, much, much better than what I have been down. So Summit Concentrates, good first review, on my opinion. Gonna grab a little paper towel to clean this with. There we go. Whoa, there we go. All right. But all the furry friends are doing pretty good, Nick, for the most part. I was gonna say, there's a box next to me. I got like some fucking shit ordered online, and like watch them be in that box. And no, they're not in the box. All right. Whew. There we go. Get our tea going. Forgot about that. Well, cheers, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me again. All right. What are we doing? We're eating carrots. That's what we're doing. Made me some hemp tea yesterday. How did you go about doing that? Just put hemp in a tea leaf. Yeah. Just put hemp. Or did you buy it, or you made it? Did you have hemp? Did you grow it? When I was buying pot seeds last time, I saw that they were selling CBD hemp strains too. The end of that looked a little suggestive. That looks like, what does that look like? Alright. That's funny. So I think that would be really cool to at least experiment with. Let's go through, let's go through this hole. See where the hole is. Alright. How far away is that? Now we're down there. So there to there. Alright, so a lot of things. Oh, that's we need more rats. Bricks! These boulders up here. It was some homegrown hemp with a mix of botanical leaves that my sister had brought me. Sounds really cool. I really wanted to make some different teas this year. I want to go foraging for stuff. When I go like mushroom foraging, maybe get some mullein or something. I don't know. Look at stuff I should make tea with. Nick, tasted wonderful, and the effects came on later. That's cool. I haven't made tea of my own in a long time. There we are. Uh-huh. Oh. I still am very excited about making my mushroom I want to make mushroom beer and pot beer. Those are my big things I've wanted to do. I still have it. I'm about to harvest my second crop here. I could do it today. It's ready to go. I have no free time. Could be doing it now, but I'm doing Ganja games, and that's way more important. Alright, is that the hole? That is the hole. Guess we got plenty of time to explore some shizzle. Yeah. My first strategy in this game is just hoard the shit out of everything I can. Find a bunch of important stuff. Sticks, rocks, wood. Should probably chop some wood. Chop some wood. Alright. Speaking of tea, all this tea talk seems rather nice. Now, eventually, every few days, they start sending wolves after you. For whatever reason. They just come hunting you. And, so you gotta start thinking of that. I can think of a few wood jokes. Yeah. Chop some wood. Some berries. This game has some, like, one of the things is you can just, like, straight up die at any point in this game, and there's nothing. You know, you don't go back to a save point. You're just done. It's like a little survival game, and each time you play it, you gotta just try as long as you can. I got shit ton of rocks. So that's good. Eventually I'll need these. I might be a little ahead of myself with how many rocks I get. But that's alright. And gold! Miner gold! Alright, let's start heading back. They start you out, fortunately, at a good time in the season where... Yeah, that got dark as fuck. But this, like, dusk period lasts quite a while. You have enough time to usually get back to wherever you're trying to go. Also, just taking the road. If you walk on the road, you kind of get a little speed boost. There. It's a little wormhole. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm gonna spark this J. Yeah, PMP, I don't know. I don't know if that stands for something. See, manure is great too to have at all times because you can use it as fuel. Just throwing it in the fire, which would be terrible in real life if you had to do that. But it works in the game quite well. Because you always need to be burning shit. But, yeah, it's always a good idea to jump in a fleshy hole in the ground filled with teeth, right? It's like one of those, God, what do they call them in Star Wars? I used to know that. God damn it. The thing that eats Boba Fett but doesn't really eat him because they bring him back and something. They like doing that in Star Wars. So they like drop back fucking Darth Maul too. I'm like, oh man. Okay, so that's important. That little dirt pile on the ground. Eventually you need to find, that helps quite a bit. Alright, so, didn't find much food that day, but we got a lot of poop, shit ton of rocks. Alright, biggest thing we need is a science machine, which we got. Alright, so, that's big. Science machine, oh, bam. Next big thing, oh, but we need to start putting poop in the thing. There we go. Now we made these little traps. If you put these traps right on those little rabbit holes, catch rabbits. That's the best place to put them anyway, I found. Damn. Some barbs. Alright. The machine of science-inator. Yeah, they got some... Funny, I'm surprised if that's not what it says. You can also inspect everything and they'll kind of talk about everything. He's okay. I like other people. I'm starting to really like the other person I've been rolling with, that guy with the glasses. He's fucking awesome because he can build all this a lot of stuff off the hand. I just got a good run going with him. If I die with this guy or some shit like that, there we go. If I die on this, I might go to my other save and pick up on him rather than starting over. Because you can totally die in this game at any moment. Otherwise known as a Hadron Collider. Those damn Hadrons always colliding everywhere. Man, see, we just turned up that, so we just dropped the gold. My gold! In here, except for, so, okay. In the top right, there's the time, your day counter, the little moon is on the top left there, and then your stomach is the little thing that's saying I'm hungry right now. So we're gonna cook that up. And then your heart is your health, your life. Like that goes down, you die. And then the little brain on there is your sanity. And eventually you start going insane, and that really fucks up shit a lot more than you think. Alright. Apparently, Korean scientists have designed a machine that makes an artificial sun. I've heard some shit like that, or, you know, they're always making micro black holes and shit. I'm like, yeah, that's not slightly disturbing. I mean, I just don't trust humans to not fuck up anything. So I'm like, oh great, what are we gonna do? Fucking blow up. You know what I mean? I definitely wouldn't be super shocked if something we did blew us all up. In that sense. At least, I'd be more relieved if we all blow up from trying to do something in the name of science and bettering mankind than just like, oh, well, we blew each other. We blew it up. You blew it all up, didn't you? Right. And then I like to just cruise the road, man. See where the road takes you. Plus, you make the most distance. Well, that one just does a giant U. Usually the roads make... God, that's a terrible road. That's just a big loop. Take this down, man. See where we end up. So one thing I do want to do is grab one more flower, and then we can make this stupid thing. A little garland, and it soothes the nerves, so it helps you not go insane. See? My sanity just started going up. So flowers are huge for this guy. This guy's kind of a bitch when it comes to sanity. He gets scared easy. Get some rocks from here. No. You never have enough rocks. Strong. Now you can smash these guys, but it's kind of hard. Can't have it. There we go. Take that. So you can murder things. I felt bad about murdering things in the beginning. That's basically what the game is. You eventually have to murder everything to survive. Okay. Okay. Some good ground here. Hunting wabbits? Yeah, no shit. I like that they're little jackalopes with the little horns on their ears. I think that's awesome. Well, if you're stuck on an island, it's either you or them. Yeah, those rabbits will take you out. You should give them half a chance. Although, eventually I like to do a lot of farming in this game. That's more of the idea, is to have a bunch of this shit. You can dig up almost all these plants and like relocate them next to your house, just so you don't have to go fucking foraging for them all the time. That's very helpful. Oh yeah, there's some shroomage too. Get some shrooms. Alright. What do we got here? Alright, so I'm just gonna connect that giant loop, I guess. To the right, so it's in See now, oh, see? Ooh, dead body. Got trapped. What a week. Sometimes next to these skeletons, they find sweet shit that's already made. Like they'll have weapons or drop clothes, items. That guy didn't drop shit. A trap at 13%. Oh, awesome. Yeah. Alright. There's a Western-style restaurant near my cabin, says Nick, that I used to go to a lot during my childhood, that had a couple of jackalopes to greet you as you walked in. See, yeah, that's kind of what the jackalope is, you know, behind the bar. It's kind of a tourist trap. Ah, see the mushrooms go up? Those green mushrooms. Yes. Yeah. So dusk is kind of cool. The last dude I was just playing with, you can make fucking... He made himself some infrared goggles and shit. I'm like, wow. Neat game. Neat game. Alright, let's go back to yellow. Should have got some... How much forest? That's one thing. Keep in mind. I've noticed one of the hugest things about this game is just where you make your little house. Ah, see, I got some rabbits. Jackalopes. Alright, one of the main things I need to do quick here. Yards. The trees are already grown. For some reason my sanity is still going down. Like I said, he's kind of a bitch on the ship. Go. Damn. Nick, for some reason I want to go visit Japan again. Yeah, I mean, visiting would be nice. I miss it. I have friends who go, or who have been, I think. It seems okay. I don't know how much Japan would like me, is the problem. I would like Japan. There we go. But, I have a strange feeling that I wouldn't be as welcome as I'd like to be there. Fruit. Huh? Yeah. I was just talking with my girlfriend. The next time I go flying, I know it's crazy, but I want to try and find a way to go first class. Like, if I don't go first class, like, I hate flying so much. I can't express to you how much I hate flying. So, yeah. Shit, so I need more logs, more rope. Alright, that's the next day's mission. Logs and rope. Well, in my experience, the Japanese people get very shy around foreigners, especially white, not because they're afraid of you or hate you, just they fear you might speak to them in another language. Yeah, no shit. Well, me too. It's a little rough. Language is one of the biggest barriers. That's why I wish I could speak another language more. I can't even, I was gonna say more better, now more gooder, can't even speak my own language well, so that's a little rough. But eventually, another language would be nice to kind of bridge that gap in between cultures. Although, if I don't learn Spanish, I'm crazy, because that is what people speak where I'm from. So, I mean, you know what I mean? That's the next biggest language by far. On the road I'm on, like the road I live on, there's, you know, a lot of it's written in Spanish. So it's like I can't even read the signs on a predominant part of the road I'm at, so Spanish would be good. Nick, most people get worried about learning languages and using them because they don't want to be embarrassed. However, most people get worried about learning languages and using them because they don't want to be embarrassed. Yeah, and there's always going to be a great deal of kind of embarrassment, you know, at first. I mean, it's uncomfortable not being able to be able to, like I said, it sucks not being able to articulate myself as well as I'd like to in English, let alone trying to speak another language. So, just barriers you gotta overcome. Yes, I'll figure it out. Like I said, Spanish would be a huge one. It's one of the few ones where I know I could use it eventually quite a bit. So, if I learned Japanese, it would be very few and far between that I'd be able to use it, at least at work. It's come up maybe like a couple of times in the 15 years, but I would love to, I don't know, that'd be a great superpower, is just knowing more languages instantly. Alright, we are logging. Nick, I've learned to just accept my initial incompetence and work around it. Yeah, it's the best we can do. Best I can do. You work with what you got. You got with what you work with. You is what you am. And you are what you is. Is that the way to put it? I think we're officially wooded out. This whole... Oh yeah, I mean... It's time for some grass. Damn, we'll get all them rabbits. There's a lot of rabbits. There's this. That's a good little spot too. Put up a bunch of traps there. Alright, look at that. Just what I'm trying to make. Those frogs are actually kind of bad, because I don't fuck. Waste my time on you, rabbit. I mean, I know it sucks that when he gets, like, less, you know, when he's hungry, he gets all small and weak. It's actually a pretty good, like, indicator for me when I'm like, oh shit, I should eat that, you know? I try to just keep him right at this middle weight, so he's constantly bouncing around. Nick, even when you do a terrible job at speaking their language, they get very excited about the fact that you try. I mean, that's how it is here. I mean, most of the time, people's English is better than my Spanish, by far. So, I appreciate it when they can. I just feel bad because I've tried the Rosetta Stone thing and didn't finish it, follow through as much as I would have liked. So, I don't know, that kind of sucks. Because those are expensive and they're sweet. I should try that again one last time. I'll make a stream of it. Hola. I don't know. It's a little embarrassing doing the Rosetta Stone thing. I don't know. not just on stream, it's just embarrassing, period. But it's worth it. They are pretty good. I felt like I was making some progress when I was doing it more. So, I don't know. Como te llamas? Llamas? See, I know no Spanish, especially reading it. Llamas? Yeah, the double L is a Y. Llamas. Como te llamas? I don't know what that means. They're having me say funny things. Two L's make an A. Yeah, I did know that. It's been a while since I've even attempted to try and think about Spanish. My Spanish name? What's my name in Spanish? El Venom. El Venom. I don't know. I wonder what Venom is in Spanish. That'll be my new Twitter name. I actually don't tweet. I haven't... Just getting my belly. That was easier. Alright. That thing had to die. It was asking for death. It was pleading for death. Oh, no, 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 no. I need to get to the hut. Get to that hut. Get to the hut. Get to the hut. Alright, that's as close as you want to cut before you start getting your ass handed to you. Alright. In this game. We'll eat the magic mushroom. Even though it hurts slightly. Start cooking on. Como te llamas means what's your name? Oh, what's your name? Who's your daddy? So the next big thing we need to do eventually is make a damn... What is it? Crock pot. That's the next big thing in this game. Ah, log soup. Alright. Log soup. Crock pot. Need that crap. It is free. Need 3 logs to make a chest. Yep, there we go. This is where shit starts getting poured. Alright. Let's do step up a fish again. Store this one. Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm going to start separating them. Lightning can hit any time in this stupid game and set all your shit on fire, so eventually I like to start separating things slightly. There we go. Hey, Liam! Yo! What's happening? What's going on, dude? Good to have you with us. Hopefully all is well in Dreamy Dreamsville, as I always say. As I start saying. It's my new Saturday night thing. It's like Saturday night. Hopefully you're doing good, dude. I think we need to smoke some weed for the occasion. So trying to teach Venom some basic Spanish. Just trying to teach me basic anything is gonna be rough, so good luck with that. Alright. Picking up poop. Hanging out, picking up poop. That's what we do. Pooping. So We got plenty of stuff. Too much stuff. Oh, plenty. Alright. Yeah, one day I'll learn good Spanish. One day I'll learn good English. Till then, we'll all suffer through it together. Oh, man. You don't want this. I will unleash the venom. It's so close. Ah, bastard. Die. Just accept your fate. Ooh. Look at that fucking haul. Ah. You get to live. Just go. Alright. Some wool. Spear. That's good. Bones. Bam. Bam. See, that's what I'm talking about. Alright. Eating some stuff here. There we go. Oh, shit. Spicy, I love Don't Starve. Good. That's what we're playing. Nick, CC. Yes. Yes. Ah, see, that's good shit over there. Have to get on that. Hola, niños. Doesn't that mean, like, boys or kids or niños, boys? I do really suck at my Spanish. I'll get it one. I really need to. It'd be very helpful. And I'd just be proud of myself. So I could use that more. Alright, we're going to load a bong bowl for the return, we'll call it. I think it means kids. Niños, yeah, that sounds right. I suck. Bebe. I should do my fucking shit again. I was getting okay, or felt like I was progressing. I wrote my essays. One thing about Spanish, though, that's super important for me is it'll get used all the time. So I'll do it. It'll happen. When? Don't know. Where? Right here. Why? Because I need to learn Spanish. Alright. I have a very basic knowledge of about 4 languages. Hey, that's, like I said, better than what I'm rolling with. Oh yeah, I better stop doing it. Alright, so store that bastard. Got a buffalo, that will actually come in handy. Keep that bucket. Store that. Store those, that'll come in handy. Got a good find that day. That was a good day. Spanish, Arabic, Japanese, and Finnish. See, Finnish is what my girlfriend really wants to learn. A lot of the bands she listens to speak Finnish. Those Finns, as they call it. They like to be called Finns. I don't know if that's true. Oh, and kind of Lunganda. Liam, I'm getting gothic vibes from this game. Yeah, I was just saying, it reminds me of, I've always felt it reminds me of, Tim Burton. If you ever watched his drawings and stuff, I mean, his Claymation has it. Yeah, I think, maybe I've only seen his Claymation, but either way, it has a Tim Burton vibe to me. It's kind of like, Minecraft on Tim Burton mixed with some other stuff. It's a fun game. Should probably think about there we go. Right. Some trees. Yourself strong. Oh, hey. Alrighty. And cool. So, now's a good time as any. And we will check our inventory. Get some fire going. Put the hat in the basket. Okay. Oops. So I usually would like to. Usually I thought there was a way to move stuff and combine stuff. Anyway, small stuff. Let's hit the old bong. Alright. Nick, the only reason I know a little Lungwanda is because of Wakanda. Wait, Wakaliu. Yeah, you lost me. You lost me in Wakanda. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, I don't know, man. I said I can't speak my own language well. Which sucks because I enjoy talking too much. It's a movie group that's based in Wakalinga. Whoa! Liam, I'll have a smoke sesh as I'm here. I've been put out of work again, so I don't need to get up early. Oh, no. Well, that's not... I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't like working, so, I mean, that's good. Nick, a slum in Kampala, Uganda. Uganda? Me Ganda too. You know what they say? My Ganda is Uganda. Alright. They don't say it. They say get out, get out, get out now. Anyway, good to have y'all with me. It's another fun night of getting high and wondering why. I mean, playing games. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for joining me. As you watch my mind slowly melt away in front of you. Day by day. Dad jokes galore. Yeah, no joke. I seriously thought for like years after people kept saying dad jokes that they were literally jokes about people's fathers. Like, you know, yo mama jokes. I thought they were dad jokes. Oh. Took me a long time before I realized that that was what people were talking about. Alright, so we're gonna go follow the yellow brick road. It's a hair cow thing. You wouldn't understand. Better eat something. Make the trends. I mean, dude. So yeah, I guess this guy kind of sucks for eating. That's making it a little hard. Liam, it's good they still pay me 80%. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, I was wondering what that was. Hey, honestly, I'd take 80% to just stay home indefinitely. Just pay me 80% of what I make, and I'll just stay home for that. We'll just talk good, right? Yeah, I'm gonna starve. So the last guy I had, I was playing with the nerd. No, don't eat it. It worked. Did I cook it? Anyway. Didn't fucking go hungry. Liam, I've worked 3 months in total this past year. Holy shit. Like I said, I'll take it if I get paid. Just pay me to stay home and I'll do that. One day they'll figure out that that's what's best for everybody. It's just pay me to stay here. And then I can play games, hang out with people online, and throw my pot. it's what's best for everyone. Alright, now my little guy's about to starve to death. This food. Seed. Guess I'll eat this thing. Just a little thing. Alright, so this is where we got to last time. So go down. Hope for the best. Hope for food. Think food thoughts. And nothing. It's a little barren. It's not good. No, it's a bad end. That's not good. Well. Alright. Nick, I went to McDonald's and then came home after getting my order and, whoa, Big Mac with no Mac. Ah, that sucks. Liam, where's the objective? Not to starve or something has more sustainable? So, again, I've played this game a bunch, but I have never really done much more than hang out and try to survive. Eventually, you can find this little wormhole, or like a little like teleport thing that takes you to this place. You'll make like a divining rod and you look for it. And anyway, once you find it, you go through this like kind of trials where it resets you up again with no food or nothing in the middle of nowhere. And you gotta, that's about where I've ended it. Where you go to find something. You can end and beat the game as far as I know. I've never done that. Ooh, this is an important thing. And drink. Son. Alright. Essentially, I think those things can bring you back to life. I don't know how. Ooh, there's another. Alright, sweet. Sweet. Really far from home, though. We have no food. So that's bad. That didn't go swimming. Ah, here's another. Alright, so I guess I got this little homie. Don't know why he follows you around, but I got one of those guys. Wish I could eat one because I'm really hungry. I think you can eat them, but I'm not going to. Yeah. Well, this might be it for me already. I got no food. About to starve. Nick, what's the ending like? I have no clue. I know that dude who drops you off in the beginning, there's this little guy who just, the whole beginning is just drops you off and says, hey pal, don't starve, and you're on your own. But that dude is the guy who you end up having to, I know he has to do with the ending. Kind of looks like the devil. Hey look, it's Mr. Ziggs. Everybody's favorite. Oh, there we go. Over to the right now. These guys are cool, but eventually they go into like heat, and have like these, like they have their, yeah, they get a little fucked up too. But they're good to have those things around. All right. What the fuck is that thing gonna chirp the whole time? All right, so at least we got these. Over that thing. Oh god, why is that doing it? Oh man, that didn't help very much. Alright, so cook them. I don't think I want to eat these guys. I want to store them. Well, that's not good. Alright. Liam, I want to ask if Rocksmith is a good learning tool. I want to get my kid a guitar to play. It's not bad at all. I think it's pretty good. Not everybody has liked it, is the thing, you know, not everyone's that into it. But I'm a fan, and I think it's pretty entertaining, and I did learn a lot from it. And if nothing else, it keeps me playing, and that's one of the most important things about music in general, is just you need to do it in order to get better. You have to do it quite often. So, I'd say it's worth checking out. It's probably pretty cheap now. Guessing. But yeah, I think it's a good learning tool for sure. Nick, it looks like that little dude is jamming to some banger tunes. Yeah, no shit. Charles, I have Rocksmith. Very fun. See, I mean, it gets mixed reviews at best. It's not the most popular game by any means, but I enjoy it, so I will vouch for it a little bit at least. Shit, I feel like I'm going to starve to death here very shortly. I don't eat one of these things. I feel bad eating one of these in front of it. I just lost my whole day. Well, oh, this thing's gone. Just go back to sleep then. Well, that kind of sucked. Okay, apparently blacking out is what happens when you pick one of those. Liam, can it be set to beginners so that he can learn chords while playing? Yeah, it's got a really good learning thing that's set to easy. Mine's kind of glitched out because I added a bunch of mods to it, which I don't think you would do. Eventually you can just buy downloaded stuff, but I went and got like a mod manager and all this stuff on the computer. So if you get it on like a console especially, it was great for me. I think it's honestly, if you're into video games already, you know, it just combined two things that I like to do well enough that it was very beneficial for me. So, hell yeah. Nick, that thing is getting annoying. Please kill it. Yeah, right? So the guys are just like, alright, I'm gonna eat the other one in front of it. Up, and it is... Alright, there it is. It's sleeping. Right? I'm not gonna wake that one up again. Oh shit, and now it's puppy time. I have food? Yeah, at least I'm fed. Alright, so the puppies come for you. So let's get out the whole thing. And my trick, one of the biggest trick is just going and making the puppies fight anything else. If there's other, you know, computer characters like these, see? I just make them, I just run here amongst all the peaceful dudes. And eventually, they accidentally fuck up, and boom. Like nothing. That's what happens if you fuck with those beefalo, dude. They just fucking swarm on you. So, it's kind of a cheap way to kill them. Those, the hounds, but hey, that's how you do it. That's how I survived that shit. Without even throwing a blow. Alright. Then we got some monster meat. Alright, now the big thing we gotta do now is make a torch. We gotta go burn some things. Because we need some... Let's try to get as far away as we can to burn. Because we need to burn stuff to make charcoal, to make, god dang... I know... What you call crock pot. Make it a crock pot. Then you can make good food in this game and actually fucking sustain you a little bit better than what I've been eating in this game. I keep almost starving it out. Alright, Liam, he plays Beat Saber obsessively, so Rocksmith could put that time to use. And you know what? That's how I honestly feel that way about Rocksmith. That it kind of does that, like, if I'm gonna be playing video games, at least I'm like kind of playing music as well. And that's really important to me. But again, you don't. It's like most things in life. It's what you want out of it. If you don't enjoy it, it won't work. There's a little bit of a learning curve. I know my girlfriend was very strongly against Rocksmith, but after watching me play it for months, she's like, okay, I at least want to try. You know, she's like, I'm willing to at least make like a profile and give it a shot. So that's pretty good. That's saying that after her just watching me play it forever. Sometimes I just play that game because it's an easy way. I don't have an amp and stuff hooked up. I can just plug in my fucking... I mean, my computer is my TV. It's what I watch TV off of. So I just plug my guitar into my TV that I'm already watching, and I'm playing my bass, and it has a bunch of amp simulators and shit like that. Plus, eventually, if you do want to, there's ways where you can take that cord and use it to record into, like, a dog. What the fuck are these frogs? Fuck these things. Those are not friendly frogs. Holy shit, that's a lot of fun. It's kind of cool. It's like the... Ah, nice. iBone. We use that guy. Now I can store more stuff. That makes this little guy, Chester, follow you around. It's Chester. Strange box with legs, yes. Everybody loves Chester. Alright. And we'll start heading back because I'm pretty far away. Oops. Alright. I guess I'm too far. Still, we'll start heading. Chop this one tree, head back, smoke this bowl. Alright. I think in that aspect, Rocksmith is one of, if not the most, like, one of the games you can learn the most from, other than, like, one of those games that teaches you math and stuff. Like, you can take the most out of Rocksmith and bring it into the real world than any other game I can think of. So, that's huge to me. Chester the Molester. Chester's cool. I like that little guy. Those are allegations that have... No, I just... Chester the Molester. Oh, you went there, Spice. Alright, let's walk through these stupid frogs. That's a lot of frogs. Those frogs would fuck me up, too. I don't know why they made the frogs kind of badass, but they're afraid of that. Got torch. Now, one thing about trees, when you keep chopping down trees, eventually you summon like a tree spirit, and one of the fucking trees becomes sentient and starts fucking attacking you until you plant trees until it's pleased enough, you know, like you appease the tree god and it turns back into a tree. But then anytime you, like, it's a little weird. So you gotta be careful with what you're doing with trees in this game. That's too close. So just make sure you're planting those pine cones. I've had that tree guy kind of be annoying as fuck and kill me. That's a bad. You're gonna have a bad time. So, yes. What are we doing? We are storing crap. Creep. Oh, creep. Chester for and food. And basic farm, nice. We just want to fix it. Highway and alchemy engine. That sucks. So how do we make an alchemy engine? Stones and boards. Alright, so that's what we'll do. Some boards. Boards out of wood. How many boards do we need? 4? Goddamn. On the wood. On the wood. Alright, so we're making boards, making stuff. Alright, Nick, I'm gonna go get something to eat. Glad to be here as usual. Nick, it's always a pleasure having you with us. Alright. I'll probably be here for a while because it's still relatively early. It's 7:30. So we're going to make an alchemy engine. Just need one more piece of wood. Alright. Better eat some food here. There we go. There we are. Storage shit there. There. And a little bit of murder. And just a little more murder. Put that up. Alright. There we are. Sweet. Now, we'll start chopping some of this forward there. I kind of hate twisting around the camera, it always throws me off. There we are. And let's get a bomb rip in here. Cheers, everybody. Oh. Woo! Thanks for joining me again. These have been quite fun. Like I said, it's nice to have a little mix-up throughout the schedule and do some games. This game definitely won by pretty far on the votes, so that's all we're gonna do. That's about right. Okay. Great. Chester the Molester is what I'm looking at every time now. And board. And some gold. How much gold do we have? Our candy. Alchemy engine. What do we need? A little bit more stone, some gold, 2 more gold. Bam. Oh. Let me try. Go for it. And then we'll do a dab. Stay on the road. Alright. That whole pump was in there. No. Fucking game. Oh yeah, my tea. Mercs. But yeah, oh, this game is definitely a bit of an acid trip. Wait until I start going insane. It becomes kind of disorientating to watch this game, losing your mind. They do a good job of simulating an uneasy effect in your mind. Damn it. Let's get a little bit of food. Nothing else. Trying to find some rocks that contain gold in this game. Gold! Where's your gold? Apparently I need gold to make an alchemy engine. So like I said, it's all about making shit. Although it's not necessarily. Eventually you can make a divining rod. And then you can just find where that ending is. If you haven't already just searched everywhere. But you do kind of gotta make a home base at some point. Pretty far from mine. But I should make it back. I might go for beating it. I don't know how much of the game I'll be able to get through tonight. This is one of those games where you can play it for quite some time. It does get hard, and you can totally just die at any second. It's just over. There's only a couple ways to, like, stay alive, you know, have a second life type thing. I'm not really totally aware of how to do a couple of them. That mandrake I picked up out of the ground, I know that can be made into something, like soup or some shit, and that'll bring it back to life. Something like that. I don't know. And then there's this little stone tablet you can find. There's one, I think, in every map. And it kind of, if you die, you resurrect it. You have to walk, you just have no clothes, or even no, nothing. You lose all your items, come back, and you can hopefully find your home base again. That would be helpful to find in this one, too. Just a little bit of murder. Just a little bit. And the more you cook things, kind of like in real life too, kind of the better they are for you in this game. So if you can take it back to your little campsite, cook them up like this, it actually helps quite a bit. Foods in it. Get this little damn murdered him out. See, eventually I would like to start doing a lot more farming. That's one good thing about being close to all those I forget what the fuck they call them. They look like giant beefalos. The beefalos. Oh, full moon out. So we can go anywhere right now. We need to go find some gold. We need gold. Nothing looks too promising except for that. So we'll go through the old wormy hole. So because it's a full moon, we can actually just walk outside. And it's dark, but we can do it. Go to wormhole. It's good for making an extra night of it. Shouldn't have brought this rabbit on. Yeah, I can't see shit. That other guy I was playing with the glasses, if you don't wear your glasses, which actually take up your little equipment slot, like, it's actually hard to see. They've made it all blurry. And then, like, you can get these armor glasses, but they kind of have, like, a binocular vision where you can't really see shit. And, what we got here? We are going for some rocks. There we go. This is what we need. Right here. There we are. These like long turd looking rocks always have gold in it. So that's what we need. I forget how much gold I needed, but might as well grab a bunch. Cool. Let's get as much as we can. We're down here. And we have a huge day. It's gonna start becoming winter soon, and that's when this game starts really getting a little rough. Like, winters are rough in this game. You freeze to death if you don't make yourself clothing and a thermal stone and all this, stay by the fire and warm up constantly. It gets a lot harder in the winter. All maxed out on those, right? So I'll just fucking load up. It's good to kind of just... Oh shit, what is that to the left of us? A little area in there. Alright, then we will do that. Yeah, right after this next rock. There's a lot of gold here. Now, I know a lot about this game in a sense, like I'm pretty familiar. So I've played it, I know how to make a bunch of shit. I still use my phone for some things because it's hard to just memorize how to make all the recipes without wasting your time. But there's so much shit that I have never seen in this game, so I'm always kind of excited to be like, oh, what the fuck is that? Is that all the gold? Oh, no, shit. Oh. Okay, let's just go till the wheels fall. It's a shitload of rocks. Alright, let's go. I was gonna do it after that rock, huh? See? Game's goddamn too. Get sucked in playing this stupid game. Alright. Like I said, lightning can come fuck everything up, set the whole forest on fire, all your shit on fire. I've had it where it's almost like a glitch in the game, where it's raining so goddamn much that you really can't do anything. The only time rain is good is if you have your farms going, and even then, after a while it puts your fires out, your sanity just goes down really bad. So rain kind of sucks after a while. And we got our little caveman fork. Like berries cooked over and open fire made of manure. Now, not mistaken, we can start making better shit. Because we're going to... Chester... Yep. Alright. Now, we can make health beans. Which is... slightly out of the way there. That's good. Alright. I like to be able to use it at night. So, improved farm, now we can start farming. And what do you know? Bam. Some seeds right there. And you can put some manure on it to fertilize it. Oop. Bam. Got our first little crop going. Awesome. So that's how I like to do that as much as possible. Farming these little rabbits right here. Scrounging off those guys. I'm going to make some earmuffs out of these little bastards right now. That will be useful shortly. Now the next big thing I need is a crock pot. And a drying rack. Crock pot, but you got all the stuff to do that. I don't want to wake up that stupid feather. Grab that. Need to make some stones if I don't already have some stone. Don't. Now we're going to make some stones. Look at these guys. We're going to make another one of those. Before I do, I need to make a lightning rod. Will be very important to make. That will keep the lightning from burning everything down if it hits anything here. Eventually that'll be important. What was I just gonna make it do? Alright, so. Well, I think of what I was gonna make, we'll do it now. Because apparently that's what I need. Alright, thanks again for joining me. Don't Starve is a pretty enjoyable game. It's a fun one. I'm really enjoying my other character I got going right now with the glasses, and he's like an inventor type thing. So he had some he was able to make stuff a little bit better than this guy. And one of the biggest benefits is this guy's always fucking hungry. That gets hard and all, and his sanity goes down really fast. That's it. We will get through. Okay. I don't know how old this game is, but it has to be at least 5 years, I'd say. So, it's holding up pretty decent. There's a ton of mods I have added. I haven't added, but they've added, and you can download. I haven't done them. I still technically haven't beat the game. It'd be nice to beat the game on here, but it'd probably be over like a bunch of different streams or whatever. And I'm guessing I probably want to do the shore next week for the stream. It not only was it #2 on here, but I paid for that game, and I never buy video games. And I did it because I really liked the look of it. I really like the Lovecraftarian theme and basis it's around. But it was just giving me such bad headaches every time I play. I've changed the settings so it's more. It has a slower view. I think you can put in and out the field depth of view and the field of view. And I either put that out a little bit more so it's even more mellow. A little shit like that, and it was getting better. So I want to try that game again, make it worth the money I spent on it. And then I would like to do some other games. I have a very big idea on starting like either a GoFundMe or a Patreon, one of the two, and trying to raise up money to do an interview with Tommy Chong. Would be great. Been thinking about that. I have an interview lined up with a dude who makes hash. Might go through, might not. It's just I put the offer on the table. You know, they can take it or leave it. Have my people call your people. Call them a bunch of assholes. No. So, hopefully something will come through with that. Just a phone call. So, cheers, everybody. Woo! Oh, yeah. Woohoo! I don't normally go with the sugar wax like that, but kind of glad I did today. It's enjoyable to smoke. And tastes good. It looks pretty good. It is what it is. And you know, I bought it on the recreational side, not the medical side. And I was kind of talking with them about it. Because I've had some dispensaries where they sell better quality stuff on the medical side. No matter how it is, it's really fucked up how they have it separated and how have it worked out. I kind of wish dispensaries would be either medical or recreational. But all medical usually have recreational as well. Pretty much there's rec and medical and recreation. I was asking, I'm like, does that change the, like, potency? Like, are you, like, not allowed? Is there a cap? Oh, sorry, Ziggy. I'm like, is there a cap on the potency level of, like, what you can sell recreational? And they're like, no, but we usually just, you know, put all our better quality stuff into medical, so all the lower quality stuff falls into recreational, but that's why sometimes you'll get a better deal on rec. So even if I have a med card, they're like, go to the rec side, walk out, walk back into the rec side, and we'll get you this deal on the rec center stuff, the recreational center part of things, and it'll be cheaper. And they're like, and it's fire, it's just as good. I'm like, okay, it's just weird. Good to have the Zig with us. Alright. We were going to do something. Crock pot. We're going to pot the crock. What we need? Stones. You got stones? I got stones. Where are the stones? The rolling stones. Ah, another night of full moon night. I need to eat some, so I need to stop being stoned and make this goddamn shit. Alright. One more. There we go. I need to load him. Now I can make crock pot. One of the biggest, most important things in this game will just be that crock pot. So now, let's start putting in food and making shit that'll actually, well, hopefully hold me over a little bit. Of course, I still have no food. It's gonna be a rough one. I don't know, man. I'm already on the verge of dying a few times in this game. Okay. Might have to throw a rabbit or two. And we'll get back in there. Let's go back here. Of course, when he's all weak, he can't control rabbit. He suck. We at least got a piece of rabbit we need to eat. And we got whatever the fuck this thing is. Of course, no rabbits in there. So let's try cooking one side. This is where I usually use my phone to check out recipes to make sure I don't just waste my food. What you put in that crock pot. Need one more. Okay. Something. Gonna make me eat this shit. God damn it. That's it for me. So I'm gonna have to eat this fucking piece of monster meat. Alright. But it's gonna make me alive, so you gotta do it. Much like real life, you sometimes have to eat shit you. Alright. Now we'll see what the fuck that makes us. Really don't. Cook that up. Hope for the best. Let's go. Nice if there was just a few more jackalope things right around me, but there's. Alright, meatballs. We'll take it, because I'm starving. Alright. Man, that did nothing. See, he has a huge belly in this dude, like. Kind of sucks, really. And these. The other guy got full a lot easier, it lasted a lot longer, and it turns out that's extremely helpful. I keep almost dying in this one. Ah. Do is make some more trips. More trips. Now another thing is if you keep on making traps and just like fucking like smoking these fucking little rabbit guys, eventually this like giant evil bunny comes and fucks up your world too. So eventually you gotta worry about that. Evil fucker. All after one more second. Alright. And we're back to nothing. Cool. Oh, that's what I need to do right here. Tomorrow, we can work on that for the next day. Hopefully that doesn't go away. That little pile of dirt is you can hunt stuff, like you hunt this looks like a elephant, like a mammoth thing. Anyway, you hunt that thing, get some good meat off that sucker there. Alright. Better than nothing. And we will, let's roll us up a joint here. It's about that time. My mom is gonna hopefully try and get a little growing in herself, and she was just asking me, if nothing else, what type of grow room I use and shit like that. And I mean, right now I'm pretty happy with my grow room. It's impressive, it's good to look at, it's cheap, but I haven't quite got the results out of it yet that I want to, and I'm not sure if that's the seeds I started or if that's more the lights, because I've used everything else. You know, those are the biggest variables that have changed. that being said, I think, I don't know, might be doing a video on, like, how to set up a grow room. Might as well. And then I can just tell my mom to watch that, and it'll have all the links in the description of what to grow and what to buy. So that'd be fun. But, yeah. I think growing's a good hobby to have, no matter what. It's helped me keep a sane and peace of mind. Well, it's okay. So what we need to do is start murdering people. Gotta go hunting in this game. That's what hopefully I'm able to do today. Because I'm out of food at the beach. Let's roll a joint. We got our kitty with us. We got you guys. Thank you so much. Playing some Don't Starve because it's fun. And smoking on something that's hopefully quite a bit better than the last episode. So I did try that pink leaf again, and it's better. It seems that's just harsh now, but it's not, which kind of is weird. I would think that, you know, sun-grown pot, grown outside, it was in a greenhouse. I don't know if you'd call that outside, a giant greenhouse. So it's like an industrial complex greenhouse. Football field sized, easy. Probably bigger, I don't know. I just saw pictures. But, and I couldn't really judge from the pictures I saw, but I would think that sun-grown stuff, I bet it was grown in the dirt. And you know, usually I've had pretty good luck with sun-grown dirt pot. It has an earthier flavor, but it's usually really good. And not that harsh is the thing. It has a lighter smoke to it. But does not seem to be the case in Salida this year, or at least this strain. I'm also getting the kind of bargain buds. I mean, pot gets expensive as fuck, dude. Like, I could pay at least $3.50 an ounce, if not way more. Probably like, I don't even know, 400, 500 an ounce for, you know, nugs. And I'm like, okay, so whatever they're doing, why isn't everyone growing like that? Why is, you know, and like, if it's so good. I will say, as far as hash goes, I was buying it and we were like talking, me and the bud tender, and I've done this with a few, and I'm like, you know, I hate to look at hash and judge it by the look, and you can't smell it because you can't hold it or like put your nose into it because of the pandemic. So you kind of just gotta go by looks. But I will say this about hash: the best hash I've ever smoked looked like the best hash I've ever had. You know what I mean? Like, you can kind of see it. Pot can kind of be like that too, but one thing I've really noticed is your nose is super important with pot. When you're smoking weed, I can tell you right when I first open it up if it's the way it hits my nose. If I'm like, okay, this kind of smells bunk, or it smells really dank. Your bunk to dank meter goes off initially with the nostrils, and then it goes to how it smokes. Like, this stuff smells pretty good, and it looks pretty good, so it passes both those tests, but it's just kind of harsh, especially when you smoke it to something else. So, this dispensary I've been going to, and I've only been going there for a little while, they just switched over. They got bought out. It used to be the Green Tree, and now it's Nature's Medicine. I have a lighter here. Where is my shizzle? Guess we'll go with the torch. But now it's nature's medicine. And this pot was actually grown by the green tree before they got bought out, so they're selling out all their back inventory. And they're like, I told them, I'm like, I got some of this pink leaf stuff, and it's just not good. You know, I wish it was. I wanted it to be, you know, but it sucks. And he's like, oh, yeah, which one did you get? I'm like, I got the gelato and the, got clone kush or whatever. He's like, oh, he's like, I'm smoking the gelato right now, and it's really, really good. I don't know if you got a bad ounce or something. I'm like, yeah, well, I don't know, man. He's like, try rolling some more joints. Maybe you're rolling them too tight or too. I'm like, dude, I roll joints all the time. Anyway, he was talking shit about this old grow room. He's like, he's like, I think this pink leaf stuff is way better than that crap they were growing. We're trying to get rid of this. He's like, for real. I'm like, dude, that stuff's, it smokes a lot better and smoother than this pink leaf stuff. So, but this is the best pink leaf, the best I've had from them. This creme brulee, pretty decent actually, but even their most decent stuff is still kind of hard. They kind of fail on my toes. Cheers! Alright. Let's, I'll try not to starve to death and hunt this stupid thing down. Grab what we can. We're going to grab some seeds, some high. Now there should be that dirt pile over here, and we can investigate that. Okay, where was it? I think it's just over here. Yep, there it is. Nice. Alright, so now you have these little footprints, and you can follow them. And, yeah, eventually, you find this stupid, elephant mammoth-looking thing. Ooh, look at that. Another wormhole. It's good to find, too. Guess I haven't really searched much where they're trying to send me. I hate it when it goes on the dirt. It's hard to see. This one. Alright. Getting closer. The animal is close. There. Let's get this fucker. There it is. So, then you gotta chase it down. Good old... Ooh. Like a catch for looking Did he just smack the piss out of little fucker? Good die, you big fat pink elephant fuck. Alright. That's some good meat right there. And then that trunk. Make yourself some clothes out of that trunk. Alright, cool. We murdered ourselves a koala-phant. Which sucks, because not a huge fan of killing the koala-phant. It's kind of a cool little guy. But, all is fair in not starting the game. Alright. So that's... back to where we want to be going. Killing those things, though, is cool because you get a lot of food. They give it to you all at once, you know? So everything in this game rots and spoils. So it kind of, it's a mixed blessing where you can have a bunch of food spoil, and that kind of sucks, too. But this guy eats so much, I don't think we have anything to worry about there. All right. So, here we are. Got more rabbits to murder. Ah, just watch that one get ready for the big murdering. Damn. Dragon fruit. Cool. Now we got some food. Gonna need another crock pot. Cool. So we got a joint. Well, let's see. This one's still. This pot still tends to go out a little bit quick for my taste, but I'm also bullshit now, so. Oops. Didn't need to do that. Alright. We put this away for another day. And go. Murder. So, alright, here's where the phone comes in handy. So I have this, hey, Kenzie, how's it going? Hopefully all is well with you. It's good to have you with us. Playing some Don't Starve. I'm doing a little semi-cheating here in the sense that I'm going to there's little crock pots, and I have a little crock pot simulator in this game. So I like to make sure I'm cooking things as I would like to. Because you only get one chance in this game, and then you lose. So we're going to see if I got some meat. Hopefully all is well. How are the little puppos? Alright, 2 meat small, 2 meat big. See? That's why I would have fucked it all up. Take that. No! Ah, just like that. Damn it. And we will murder him. Get that cooked. There we go. Hopefully all is well. And, yeah. I'm done cheating. But it's a good night. It's been a good day. It was a terrible day, actually. I don't know why I'd say that. What the fuck just happened there? God damn it. Alright. That sucks. Alright. We'll eat it, whatever. No. 1, 2. The 2 of those, thing and thing. That's fine. Alright. Sorry. We need 2 meats. 2 meats. Whew. Yeah, this pot's a little harsh, but it's weird how if you'll take whatever you can get when you've been smoking weed. Sandy, can you find any psychedelic mushrooms in in the poops left by those critters you ate? There are mushrooms for sure. See, there's this little mushroom, and they do affect your sanity. So you can go insane and you start hallucinating, but it's more, it's a bad thing in this game for sure. If you start hallucinating too bad, your hallucinations become like real and start attacking you. these red mushrooms, I believe, they hurt you if you eat them. There's green mushrooms that if you cook them, it helps your sanity. So, Sandy sounds like Amanita muscaria. Yeah, which is kind of like what I've learned about Amanita muscaria in real life is you do need to cook it. It's and even then, some people can't ingest it well, which I wouldn't want to find out because I'm usually my stomach's really bad. So the chances of me not, oh, people like, oh, there we go. Yeah, fire also kills you, being in the total darkness. So, oh, we got that. But yeah, I'm always curious. There's a channel on YouTube. She's like the Amanita something tripper. I don't know what she is, but she fucking just talks about tripping balls on Amanita, and she's really into it. Cool lady, definitely worth checking out. Someone on here told me to check them out, so if it's one of you guys, well, thank you. I listened to Terrence McKenna talk about Amanita muscaria a lot, and I wish he was still alive really bad, because he had a lot of theories about it being like soma and all these different things, but he was against it because he said that it wasn't edible. You can't eat stuff without like being violently ill. See, they got that red ass. That means they will attack it in here. These little fucking beefalo. But so he was strongly against the idea, but that chick I know is really into them if you cook them. It seems like no matter what, you have to cook them or you get violently ill. It's just one of those weird, it's one of those wild mushrooms that happens, which there's quite a few that just need to be cooked. I don't know, man. She's very into them. She definitely seems like one of those chicks who's tripped too much. They just have that feel about them. I tried to get to kill it. Alright, you run back to your hole. Kinda needed that stupid thing. There we go. Hate to do it, but you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do. I need to make more traps is what I need to do, so I don't have to keep murdering them by running around like an idiot. Alright, there we go. So now the one just south of us. Alright, so we're gonna do a dab. See, when I have good stuff, I actually like doing a lot of dabs. Which is the dangerous thing, because the good stuff is always expensive, too. So it's like, oh, of course. Wish it works like that. But, God damn it, I need to kill one more red. Alright. There we go. Now we got some good food going. Then we gotta make bacon. Shit, I'm going to die. Sucks, but I gotta do it. Gotta make drying. That's what we need. That's easy. So we just need to grab some items. Devices, as they're known. I swore I had coal. Damn. Alright. Hey man, the sound of your voice is getting raspy. Any chance you have a dying battery in you? So my mic is actually built in. Are you sure it's not my voice just getting raspy? It feels like it's probably that. No. But you might be, I don't know, you might be right. Also, I have some new compression on the filter. There's fans on both sides of me, so every time I talk, it kind of kills the, what is it I'm trying to say, I have a noise gate and a compressor on there. It finally fucking through and kill this dude out. Cool. We made it. I might not die. And bam. One of the big things would be alright. But yeah, let me know if it gets any better. That would be nice. We're finally at a point where I can start venturing out and doing shit. In this game. Hopefully the mic isn't jacked. It's been knocked over quite a few times. Stupid thing. What are we going to do? We will take a dab and contemplate our existence is what we'll do. Why are we here? Why are we anywhere? Why aren't we anywhere else? Why aren't we at another place in time? But, all things considered, today has been a great ending to just a very frustratingly slow and boring, arduous day at work. So, it's good to be here. It's good to be dabbing. I ate a whole bunch of curry, a whole bunch of Neapolitan Indian food, and it was just awesome. Yak and the Yeti are awesome. The Yak and the Yeti are my bugs. Me, the Yak, the Yeti. Sandy, fun with fans. It could be my end. It's windy. Fun with fans. It could be my end. It's windy here tonight. By the way, hi everybody. Yeah, Sandy, hi. Now, I have noticed that I get quite a few less people doing the gaming stuff on the streams than normal, but that's fine. Not every, it's a different game every night, so you can't really get too attached to the games. It's, not the norm for me. Honestly, the only thing that really keeps it connected is a couple of you guys, and I appreciate that. But I enjoy doing them. I've been trying to make time to play games and enjoy my life a little bit more without going crazy, because I shouldn't, because I have a bunch of furry friends, a bunch of new furry friends at that I love and adore and care about, and I just don't want to be in a bad state of mood when it's hard to appreciate things whilst you have them. As soon as you lose them, it's very easy to appreciate them. So I'm just trying to do my best job to really appreciate everything. You guys, this show, fucking all the, like I said, new and awesome little additions to the home. So that's all good. And but a big part of that was taking time to myself to relax and do a game like this. But at the same time, that's what I mean. I'm able to do this for fun because I love you guys and I care about you guys, and you guys make my day, whether you know it or not. And it's just great. So thank you guys for joining me. Yeah, man, fucking, this is what I do for fun, because it's how we relax. It's hanging out with friends. I'm forcing them to watch me play video games and hang out with my cats. It's what we do anyway. I should get some multiplayer games, but if you're not watching it live, it will be hard to see that in retrospect anyway. It wouldn't matter if it was a multiplayer game as much. New games will be fun. I wouldn't mind getting a new one all the time. Sandy, are you anywhere closer to getting a vaccine shot? I I'm farther away. Fucking shit. So, without doing anything on my own, fucking nothing I've done has fucking changed. But my job, I now apply for food assistance, medical assistance, housing assistance, heating assistance, shit like that. Like, I'm broke, and I have a lot of bills, and I just got into an accident, and I could show all that, you know what I mean? So, I was applying for all these things. One of those is Medicaid, where I could start seeing a doctor, because I haven't seen a doctor in years, and a dentist, because I haven't seen a dentist in years. All these things. And I need a primary care assistant or whatever, doctor, primary doctor. And I was getting at that, but then all of a sudden I went to go use my card, and I was denied. And then, dude, today, this is why I'm going to go on a little rant here. I was denied, so I'm like, what the fuck? So I start a phone call while I'm at work. So I'm taking deliveries, I'm doing shit like that. I'm, you know, inside the place, so I have an earpiece when I'm inside. I have it on my phone when I'm driving. I have it, you know, just hoping everything's okay. I was on hold for an equivalent of 2 fucking hours today on the phone with fucking Colorado fucking human services. I'm like, human fucking services? 2 fucking hours. I got 45 minutes into 2 times. One time, I got cut off. The other time, it cut me off and like it answered and it was just blank. Nothing was happening. So I didn't hang up for like 5 minutes. It was just a blank noise. Then I got hung up on. So I call back and I'm like, dude, I've been on hold now for like an hour and a half. And the lady's like, okay, fucking, I hear you. I hear you. Let me get you over. I'm like, don't put me on hold. Don't. I'm like, if you're putting me on hold, I want to just talk to somebody else. You know what I mean? I need a supervisor or something. And she's like, no, I'm not going to put you on hold. I'm going to tell them what's happened. They'll be right on. Dude, another fucking like 35, 40 minutes later, finally they fucking pick up. So that's now, like I said, an equivalent of like fucking 2 hours, dude. And I'm like, all right, what the fuck? All for them to tell me, oh, something fell through in the cracks on your fucking application. You need to just restart it. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? And of course, online it says call. You have to call on this one. I'm like, okay, 2 fucking hours of bullshit, crazy bullshit for them to go. And so I was in such a bad mood, dude, like shaking mad in my car, flipping out. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So it was just a rough day. And then some other shit. It's just like little frustrating things that were happening. And with that going on, it was just too fucking much. That being said, my shit goes around the world. I now don't, I have to restart my application, send in all my pay stubs, resend in everything so I can get on Medicaid, so I can get a primary care assistance. And imagine if I was doing this because I need assistance with my mental health. I'd be like, okay, I'm also applying for a shotgun with a fucking silencer because I'm gonna fucking go crazy at that point. And that's what people do. They get ran through the system until they're psychotic. Although it seems like a lot of people nowadays have less of an excuse than that. But I'm sure a couple of people who are pissed off have been ran through the system a little bit hard. I don't know. Regardless, with all the shit and the shootings, that wasn't the best thing to say. But the point is you get really pissed off with the system to the point where it's like you have no retaliation. So if you're, like I said, imagine if I needed mental health and had to jump through all these hoops. Fortunately, I'm doing halfway decent mentally. I'm actually very positive mentally. And that's what I was saying earlier. I need to keep reminding myself things are going quite well. So my girlfriend got, see, and this is another thing. My girlfriend got me fucking a bunch of fucking Indian food, bunch of curry and stuff. And I'm like, okay, that's the sweetest thing ever. It's awesome. And it did so much for my mood today. I almost didn't do a game tonight. So I'm just gonna reapply for my application, and then we'll get my, then I'll be able to apply for a shot after all that. They already said I need, like, to be evaluated for, like, my heart. I started telling them my heart I kind of get pain in my chest every now and then, and I told them about that. And I'm like, yeah, I've always dealt with that, you know, but I usually show okay. I have an elongated QT, which is just like an arrhythmic heartbeat every now and then, like either two in a row, they're too fast, or a stop. You know, just it's not right every now and then. But they said that shouldn't be too big of a thing unless it kills you. It's all or nothing, so they're like, don't worry about it. And I'm like, okay. And but I told him I'm not feeling okay. My dad, you know, he died of an overdose, but he had high blood pressure, and he technically died because, you know, his heart was, yeah, I guess it was pretty close. So I'm like, his heart was bad. He's no longer with us. Deceased at an early age, heart problems. His father died of a heart attack. His brother, my father's uncle, my great uncle, heart attack. My mom's side, all dead of cancer above a certain, they're all more of a cancer prone. So by the end of it, they're like, okay, you need an EKG, and let's get you all those tests and stuff. Things were looking good with the Medicaid again. It's the first time I've had it in a while, and when you do have it, it was very, very beneficial to me. So, all right. Sandy, oh man, what you went through fucking sucks, and you're absolutely right about mental health too. Yeah, because I've been there, in this system trying to get somebody help, and I lost that battle. And there's not a day I don't. I've been let down by the system more than once, and it makes me always feel like I've failed those people, and systems failed those people, and those people have failed themselves because of they aren't allowed to win. You know, you're set up to fail, and it's just too much. And that's in the richest country in the world. I try not to think about that shit too much, but I think about it. There's not a day in my life I don't think about it, and that sucks. Uh, just because it affected so close to home with me, where, you know, I tried a little bit, and like I said, I wasn't able to. It's just a rough time. But anybody going through mental health issues, first off, my heart goes out to you more than it's so. One of my deepest fears for my entire life was going insane, to the point where, like, I couldn't watch a movie where, you know, there's an insane asylum or something like that. I couldn't handle any of that shit. And eventually I kind of just got over it, because it's kind of like what I've done with my bad dreams. I've learned that the best thing I can do for my bad dreams to avoid them is to not give them too much power. You know what I mean? I don't think about them all that much. That's what I'm saying. If I think about my dreams too much, they start becoming more and more of a problem. I've been sleeping better now than in years. But it's just a weird. State of the world. And like I said, my heart goes out to anybody suffering. And not just because of what you're going through physically, it's like physically and mentally, but, you know, what you're going to have to go through to try and find help. And then if you get all the way through to getting a psychiatrist or a therapist, excuse me, usually, I mean, the help you're getting, you might get a good one, you might get a bad one. I don't know. And the key to all mental health issues, and this is a big one, because I've felt this way, even if it's like anger issues or something like that, because that is a form of mental health, you know, problems. If you're constantly angry or dealing with that, which helps. But is admitting it. It's so hard to admit that you have a problem, and not that It's not so much admitting you have a problem, it's admitting that you can do something to change. Anyone, you can kind of cop out and be like, yeah, I got a problem, but that's just how it is. The hard part is saying, I have a problem, and I not only am I willing to look for solutions, I'll try. It's like, and I can change it, it's just really hard. That admittance is really big. And that's where the healing can begin. But you can't force help on somebody, and that sucks really bad. Because that's what you want to do more than anything, is fucking force help on people that hurt you, or that are hurting in front of you. And hurt you, they can't hurt you, I guess. But, yeah. Staying mentally healthy is a task that we all have to deal with. I feel like since we're in a day and age where our physical health is a little bit more, not guaranteed, but it's easier to guarantee that we're probably going to be okay from day to day. We live long enough where our mental health, I definitely think about my own mortality a shitload more than I used to, and it makes me instantly think about like my parents and how much more they probably do than I do because they're older. And you kind of hope that it goes away, but it kind of doesn't. Sadie, I always figured that dreams were where we processed our crazy shit. It's a safer zone, you know? It's still scary as shit when you wake up after hurting someone thing, but it was just dream time. That's the really bad ones when you do. I hate those dreams. Violet dreams are really bad. I wish you could see the cat. Look at this adorable little fucker. I can't see if you can see it. Can you see the kitty? I can't tell if you can. But the cat's sitting on the TV ledge watching TV, watching the birds and shit fly by. Whoop. So, I know some people who would argue and say that dreams are just as real as any other reality that we know. And I'm not one to argue against it because I don't know, man. But that aspect actually terrifies me more than anything. That's such a scary, if that were to be true. Sometimes I'm not willing to accept that, to be 100% honest. Not like I'm not willing to accept that's bullshit. I'm just saying, like, in my heart, like, that it would scare me so much that I couldn't sleep probably ever again. You know what I mean? So there's something that, like, physically won't allow me to give that much into my dreams. Yeah, that'd be a bad path for me. What am I gonna do again? Oh yeah, I need to burn. I need to burn some, son. Some burning going on. Let's just go burn one. Anyway, yeah, so, but dreams, I don't know, I've been everywhere with my dreams. I think it all started, when my father passed away. I was having just terrible, that's when I always had very vivid dreams. When I was a kid, I just thought, I'm like, wow, it's like watching a movie. Like a really intense movie. It's like shot, I can see, oh, the kitty just went running and jumping and hiding and she's amped. She's amped. Alright. Let's see how I can barely see. There we go. Get you turned. Let's get you turned up. There we go. Okay. All right, Sandy. Oh man, what you went through fucking sucks, and I absolutely right about. I meant, oh, that was the last one. Sorry, Sandy. I always figured that dreams were the dream time. Oh yeah, okay, blah blah blah. Sandy, I know you can wake up in your dreams. It happens when I know you can wake up in your dreams. It happens when you notice some object or door is left instead of right, and then you can trigger that's your trigger, and you can look around and fly if you want to. So that's like what, lucid dreaming? Uh, so as a kid, oh yeah, okay, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. I had lucid dreams, and every now and then they happen. Some of the most intelligent people I've ever met in my life all say they do that every night. You know, they're like, that's how I dream. And I feel like maybe that contributes to their, like, not their intelligence, but their wisdom, because they're able to pull so much information from your dreams, even if you could just, I mean, you know what I mean? You know, oh, I've experienced, at least in my mind, every aspect you can imagine of flying or doing this. And I'm like I said, I feel like I, on the other hand, kind of shut that shit down, put it right into my fucking subconscious immediately, as far tucked away as possible, out of, like I said, this weird fear thing. Sandy, yes, that's lucid dreaming. So, I mean, it started becoming like people were talking about it, and but there's an American Dad episode where they talk about it, and I think about that a lot because I knew someone who was doing that, and they kind of like, they're like, that's how they were kind of doing it. He used to see a red ball bouncing, so if he saw a red ball bouncing, he would know he was dreaming, and then he could kind of start controlling his dreams. Which is like one of the keys is, yeah, you need like triggers and shit like that to give your mind. When I was a kid, I had dreams of flying, and I had dreams where I could be in control and change what was happening. I also didn't have nightmares too bad as a kid. You know, no more than I think any other kid. When I had them, they were really bad and scary, but they weren't incredibly bad. It wasn't, like I said, until I was about 17, 18 years old, and then fucking my dreams just started getting horrendously bad, in my opinion, to the point where I was just like getting kind of like self-induced insomnia, just because I'm like, I didn't want to go to sleep. It wasn't appealing to me by any means. So, I don't know, dreams are a little bit weird. Sandy, I'm too lazy to keep at it, but I did once fly around the room I woke up with. See, I've had some crazy stuff. I once had a dream where my cousins, I was like 5, maybe, you know, little kid. It's one of the first dreams that I'm still remembering offhand. But I had a dream that my cousins came over, and we were all hanging out, and like, I just remember the conversation in the dream, you know what I mean? It was something, now it kind of eludes me a little bit, but it was just what we were talking about and how it was going down. And then, like, later that day, like, so I woke up, had my full day, I think, like, I went to school or something, came back home, and my cousins were all there, and which they didn't come over often, ever, and that conversation came up, and like I just remember kind of like going to the other room and being like, yeah, I've never, I'm like, so this is deja vu. I didn't know that was like a real thing. That was my first thought. That's what deja vu is. As a little kid, and I'd heard the word, and I kind of knew it, and now I would not call that deja vu, just like and there's nothing weird or creepy other than the feeling of repetitive, like this, it just was odd, but like not in the sense that I don't know. That was one of the earlier memories I've ever had of Jordan. I definitely, like I said, kind of wish I was was one too. I wish I could lucid dream, but put some flame. Put some poop on there. Some stone. Eat this. So, there we go. Alright. Try not to die there. This fucking game. Well, we on day 14. We're rocking through this. What time is it? Let's say that's almost as far as I have. I might be on day like 30 something. In my other game, I was gonna say well over half of it in one night. I've been playing that game for like for weeks, so we're kicking ass. We're getting through this. Gotta do that. Ah, Kitty's playing something. What you playing with over there? Murder. I see this with Hand of Doom. Get your lights on. Okay, and we can do another brick here. Brick, right, here we go. Alright, now we got ourselves a happy little home brewing on this game. Which usually means something bad is about to happen. From what I've learned in this game. They like to throw you a curveball every time you think you're good. Nothing there. We're gonna need something for winter. Oh, we got the little panda here. I love that cat. Alright. So, we need... we need silk is what we need. So can't do much with the thing yet. Eat it if we have to. That there. Something we need. Go. There we go. Alright. It's about dabbing time. It's about time for some dibs. Alright, how are we doing next? So, we got crock pots. We're making stuff. Like I said, something tells me... Uh-oh, we got a Ziggy here. He might come popping up on the table. Alright. And then we should... go exploring. At least there's plenty of shit to still explore. Yeah. Say we just head out. Cool off a little bit. Alright, so it's been a good night. If you can't tell, I do enjoy this game. Hopefully we will... I don't know, find some new stuff in this game. There's plenty to this game I do not know. Like these eyeball things. Still one of these. Make a fish. Go this way. That's good. That's good. That went decent. We got old. Something to do. Didn't get my ass kicked too bad. I guess it did fuck up my suit. It's alright. Here we are. Fairly. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I've been sleeping better now than I have in years. Which is amazing because so I am there's a certain way I like to sleep, you know what I mean? I like it to be cold and completely dark. If I could sleep in a coffin, and I'm dead serious, it seems enjoyable. If I could stretch out all the way, so like a triple XL coffin, and it was dark and had like a fan in there for some circulation going, that seems nice. But, I don't know, there's been a lot more light, and I have a king-size bed, but there's a lot less room because there's 3 cats and a dog and another human being in there. But so like I said, you think I would be doing worse, but I'm actually pretty damn... Like I said, I've been sleeping better than I have been in as long as I can fucking remember, so... Here we go. Alright. So that tells me that I think a lot of my bad dreams were just I was in a bad state of mind. You know what I mean? Where with what have you. I mean, like I said, they all started when I lost my father at a pretty young age. I just started having bad dreams. It's like, well, yeah, you know, it's just you have a lot on your mind. I think that's what it is. There's the kitty. Anybody asking where Ziggy is? There's Ziggy. He's doing good. He's wondering where the fuck my my Indian food is, because he was all about it. He took the biggest mouthful of fucking food today. Like, if I could have got that on picture, it would have been just epic. Just, like, you son of a bitch. For such an old kitty, he sure did fucking cat burgle the shit out of my fucking my food today. I was actually impressed. So picking flowers in this game actually makes your sanity go. So sometimes I like saving these, but my mental health is actually going down pretty quick. I might just barrel it. Hey, wait. That's important too. We got ourselves a suspicious dirt pile right at the end of the beach trail. Gotta remember that. Come back for it tomorrow morning. Well, yeah, why not? It's good as time as any. Good time as any. Man, it is so fucking dark on the screen. I don't know how it looks on your screen, but I can't see shit. Can I adjust that just over here? Away from me and do that. Resolution's good. It's gotta be a brightness setting, right? Next page. Small textures. And notebook mode. Dynamic and visible. I don't know what those mean. I probably don't want a notebook. Bloom. Display. Solution. Red. Oh, man. Well, I don't see it. Watching on my screen, it's just a tad bit dark. And I have a bright light behind it, so that combination's like, I guess it should. Alright, so just in case, let's hold on to a torch. Can't quite make it, which it looks like I'm not going to. So close, but so far. How long do I got? 30 seconds. Wasn't too bad. I got some food finally. Unfortunately, not super good for cooking it, so I don't know what to make with it. Get to that later, I guess. Anything I wanted to make. Oh yeah. It's drying. That's the best. So we got some of those items, right? It's Mr. Jiggy. Alright, so we wanted to get some stew. Eat the stew. Store some stuff in Chester. I don't know anything. Alright. Now, that's one more thing. Right there. Now I'm going to hunt for koala fin. Me and Jiggy are hunt for some koala fin. Uh-oh, Billy Bong. It's the Zigs. Did you hear that? Did you hear him gasping? There we go. It's a disaster. Sorry, Ziggy. Where's that stupid button? Don't make it awkward. Don't make this awkward. Alright. Let's get this down. Did I even... I don't know how far I went. Hey, did you hear about that crazy fucker in Boulder, Billy Bone? Yeah, definitely. It's really pretty close to me. My girlfriend used to shop at that place. King Supers. It's King Supers. She used to shop there when she lived in Boulder. She lived there for a long time. Not like I don't think she shopped there every time, but she had shopped there. I haven't spent much time in Boulder, but I know my cousin knew somebody who got shot, so it's crazy. Billy Bond's stepbrother's girlfriend was a victim there. What you call it? I don't know. I don't know the reason behind it or what has gone into it. I haven't kept up, and I feel like they tell you what they want you to hear anyway. And I'm not saying that like as a conspiracy theory. I mean, like it could be like this person had whatever motive they have. They're not quick to say it. You know what I mean? But they want their cake and they want to eat it too. They want to have their cake and eat it too. Where, so here in my mouth. But they want to like publicize it in the sense that they want to put it out there and it's on the news constantly. They don't want to talk about why the people did it. They'll question, why did he do it? More or less, we don't know the shooter. And then they get like the reason, they'll make, their manifesto or whatever, and then they'll keep that shit hidden. Because it's like, usually what drives those people to do those erratic things, whether that be a hate speech that they don't want spread because it spreads violence, or whether that be, like, again, we were talking earlier, people who were pushed too far and at the end of their ropes and had nothing else, they don't want that going out either because that's not a positive thing to promote as, look what they were able to accomplish. So, I don't know, but I do feel like we need, information is always the key, so just being informed is important. Cheers. Stay safe, everybody. Sandy, the way the news works is if it bleeds, it leads. Wrong spot for the quotations. Put those in the right one. It's all about ratings. That's right, which the news should be more objective than that. Billy Bong, right? Who knows what the motive is? The cops will probably kill him in custody. If he has something to say that they don't agree with, or people to snitch on who are super, super rich and famous. Epstein. Sandy, I hate that. Don't you? Me too. Billy Bong. He got a beatdown for sure. After killing a cop, he will fall down the stairs accidentally. I don't know, man. I know that some people do crazy shit and walk away, and some people do nothing and don't. I guess the point being with that is it sucks to rely on someone having a good day in order to live or not. So, Sandy, oh yes, cop killers have a short lifespan. I was gonna say they might just not publicize him much. Be like, you know, let's not even worry about him. I wouldn't worry about him. Sandy, as it should be. Really, yeah. I mean, sometimes I'm kind of against cops having cops' backs. But if there's someone who just killed your fucking, like, workmate and friend or whatever, someone you knew and helped arrest innocent people with, no, I'm just joking. But honestly, you know, like, people you know and whatever, like, yeah. The point being is, regardless of how I feel about cops, I wouldn't want to fucking kill one and then have to be surrounded by them day in, day out. And my best form of it's just not getting my ass. You already got to worry about other criminals in prison, right? So, I don't know, man. Billy Bong, I'm more concerned about the old ladies at the grocery store. Just in general, because they're shady, or their well-being? Like, are you just like, are you concerned about the old ladies, about the old lady problem? The Karen problem, as most people might know it as? I feel bad for anyone named Karen anymore. Did that fucker shot. Okay. I didn't know it was old ladies. Are wounded, you're saying, and, like, you're hoping they're okay? Because that sucks. It's weird that no, the dude shot grandmas. I'm guessing not shit grandmas. Dude shits grandmas for breakfast. No, that's fucked up. No, and see, I don't know what motivates somebody to do that. And in Boulder's such a fucking chill place. Kind of, it's beautiful. Like, you can see the mountains, and it's expensive, and I like, if I could live anywhere, Boulder, like, and be, like, it's up there. Especially if I was, like, I guess younger and liked to live a lifestyle I don't, like, there's an okay music scene. So at times I'm like, dude, not so much, I don't know how the metal scene is out there, but there was a music scene, and I've seen a lot of bands up there, and sometimes bands will tour up there and don't tour in other places. And I'm like, I don't know. It's one of those places that's like, you're kind of in the mountains. It's beautiful, but there's also still like a downtown scene there, downtown fucking Boulder. And it's just gotten so packed now. Every time I go to Boulder, which is usually right around this time of year for 420, and I haven't done that because of the world being all fucked. But and even before then, me being all fucked. All right, where is it? We gotta go to the Bee Haven. It's We Be Haven. We Be Haven. All right. But I did enjoy Boulder. Boulder's a cool place. Like I said, it has a lot of things where it's just I could see me kind of digging it there. If I was loaded and could be... At the end of the day, Boulder's a little too close to a town. It's too big of a town for me, you know? But there was a time I thought that'd be cool. Like, especially when music was more... I've always secretly just wanted to do music for a living. Even while everything else is happening. That's what I want to succeed the most. Like, I'm doing the show, I work for a living, which that felt cool. I knew that was gonna happen. But, at the end, fuck. Fuck 'em. But yeah, it's weird how that shooting kind of made things feel more, normal. That sucks. Hey, change the topic. Do you, you mentioned 420. What are you planning for this year? You know, I looked at what day it was on, and it's a Tuesday. And, okay, nice. This is what I need. Which kind of sucks, but it's not terrible. But the thing is I might only be able to get off... Yeah, I might be able to get off a decent amount of time. I used to be able to get it off every year pretty easy, because, my boss... I was kind of friends with my boss, so A, he didn't ask questions. No, and B, the person I was with at the time, worked with me, and, you know, so, like, they knew that pretty much we were just able to get it. So, long story short there. And, yeah. 420 has always been bittersweet for me in the last few years. I love 420, but also, like last year, everything's shut down. But last year, wait, I got super fucked up and did a huge, long stream. I wouldn't mind doing another one of those. It's crazy a year's gone by. I haven't accomplished much in this, The hell is this game? Yeah, what is it? It's easy to chat, though. I knew I'd be able to kind of almost have a second Chatterdays with this, because I'm just smoking weed. I'm about to hunt and kill something. I will... I mean, I might attempt to beat the game if I thought that was going to happen. Oh, shit. See, I gotta quit getting distracted. There we go. Oh. But yeah, it's, you know, you're just rummaging through the world. Hunting, farming. It's kind of like, I think the best way is like a Minecraft on acid, on a Tim Burton acid feel. Sandy, last year you did 13 days of 420. That's when I first met you, dude. Okay, looks like a hillbilly farmer. Oh yeah, he kind of does with that stupid hat. Let's unequip that stupid hat. Now he looks like one of those, like, let us lift triangular weights for some reason. Jerk your back. Alright. Just people who worked out and very, like, what seems like... Alright, he needs a pickup truck, yeah. Yeah, I didn't hate it. Might as well have him in the pickup truck. Give me a pickup truck. He definitely looks like a firm. Fuck. We're gonna finish this fucker off, goddammit. It's gonna get hard to find this thing. Barely see this shit. Ah, you koalafant. Alright, where's the... So you need to go and chase him up. Fucking die. You die. Nice. Now you get in here. And just start smoking. Start kicking shit out. Kick his fucking ass. Murder. He needs a pickup truck and a beer. Oh, we kicked that guy's fucking his ass. Alright, how close are we? Pretty close. Well, we'll make it. Cool. Yeah, so I've noticed that this guy, hunting is important just because it's the only way you can get enough meat to fucking survive. He's got a big ass appetite. And it seems like it burns really fast. And sometimes it... He has a lot of downfalls, but I've done the best with him, I'd say. I need to try other characters. He's doing okay. He's in it. Oh, just heard my grow room click on. So what is it, like 9 something now? 9:14. It's been a long one. How long this stream's been going, but anyway, that's good. Problem with me. So now we can start doing this. Bam, 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 bam. Let's remove that. Take that. Here. Okay, so poop. These guys. Oh no. Really bad time on that. Well, alright, so I need to pause it, because this is gonna suck. I gotta think of what I'm gonna do. I will make a torch, and we will burn out the night. If I have to. So the hounds are coming for me, and I can't do my special trick of running and making them get killed by other animals if it's nighttime and I have to stick by this fire. The torch, we'll try it. Glad I can hear. Yeah, I hear the puppies too. Let's get out of here, Skibbs! Let's do a dab right now before this all takes place, or I'll be out of it. I feel like I've lit this thing like 3 times and haven't fucking smoked it. Which probably means I don't need a dab, but why don't we do one anyway? Was it 9? I'll probably be done another little while. I can play this stupid game for a while, and it's been a fun day. It was a long day. I had some amazing food. I'm still not quite over my dinner. Super happy with that. Alright. Dabitha Christie over here. I know what that means. But we got another one. I still haven't sent this bong into Moldy Creations. I would like to... What I've started to realize is what I want to do is start buying shit like that. He's a guy who makes acrylic add-ons to your bong, so you can send in your bong and he'll make a bunch of really cool shit. Or you can send in your wallet, or I might send him in one of these temp guns and buy a new one and have him fucking deck it out. And then I want to do an interview with him. What I mean is, anytime I buy a piece of glass, I want to at least offer them the chance for an interview and really get that going, because I have had better luck with that than I imagined. So, or at least so far. Here's to new shit, new endeavors. Thanks for joining me. Let's get another dab mill. Woo! Going at it hard tonight. Well, it's actually good fucking dab, so it's easy to actually dab it up. There we go. Felt French there, coughing. Don't know why, but I coughed in a French accent, and I can only catch my breath in snatches. It's called French asthma. All right, get back at this. then be done with it. Oh yeah, the puppies. See, that was probably a horrible idea to take it down. You're gonna do it. Keep away from me. Now, simply. And you just let the beef flow. And you know what? Worst comes to worst, if these two fucking guys can fucking smoke this guy. Of course. Okay. Wow. I just wanted to help that guy. He looked like he was about to get past me. Oh my god. And I legit eventually need those guns. And they can die, so I'm trying to avoid. Alright, help him out a little bit. Felt good about that. Yeah. That's where it gets rough. Oh yeah, you know. This is one thing that you do. French asthma. Yeah, it's when you can only catch your breath in snatches. Alright, oh! It's not the edge of my seat. So, let's get some crockpot simulator going. So what I want to see is kind of do one hunk of the monster meat. A hunk of that. It's okay. Yeah. Alright, so, too small, one big. I need a new chest. I have too much shit. Torch there. Oh, Ziggy. Cool. We need to make some words. No. What we do? Just get it. Now we can actually be on some chests. This one will just put food. There we go. Yeah. You want to come here and say hello to us? So we got Ziggy here. We got that panda here. Good times. Alright. Sandy, what's the shadow hog that keeps walking near you? Do you see that? That's, so my sanity, like I was saying, as you start to slowly go insane, you start seeing shadow figures. And, if you go, let that sanity meter in the top left go all the way down, that little brain, you start, that guy becomes real. This guy right here, that goes away when you walk towards him now, he'll start attacking you. And there's another one that looks like a little, like, Tyrannosaurus Rex guy, and he's a fucking, he's even worse. Like, he's all quick, so you can't even hold still. You have to constantly run around like a maniac. It's pretty cool in that sense that it's, I don't know why it is. But, there's cool aspects to it. Just like a little rabbit hole right here, huh? There we go. But eventually when those come real, it's a pain in the ass. Sanity's a big thing in this game. Sanity, food, are some of the problems I've had staying alive. So I try to keep those in mind. Eventually, to cure your sanity, the only things you can really do is pick flowers, but that's a slow process and you need a lot of flowers. But apparently picking flowers helps your sanity, and that's kind of the easiest way, in a way. Wearing every time you invent something, do something new, your sanity goes up. Eating certain items, cooked items that you like jams, you can eventually make jams and jellies. Those really put up your sanity. And then you can make a sleeping bag and sleep the night through, which is cool, but you wake up super hungry. It's just not the easiest sometimes, but that's a good way to do it, which is something I'll have to, and it does. You know, in this game, that is exactly what purpose is. I got out. Okay, so, that would be cool. I mean, I guess growing new stuff, you have a little farm going. I like to have, like, as much farming as possible. A little bit of murder in there. That's the easiest recipe I know for this meat stew. And that's the most beneficial meal I can make is this meat stew for this. It's the most, like, helps your stomach. Fills you up. So far, I have almost everything I've ever made. Alright. What are we gonna do? What we gonna do, Zig? Finish this little joint up. Set our fucking beard on fire. I trimmed the beard, but I still can set it on fire, I guess. Watch out. Alright, it's gonna start becoming winter soon. So, what I need to do is work on making a... God damn it, where is it? Oh, that'd be a good one to make too here soon. But, gotta make... Where is it? And those are all cool things. I need... salt. Huh. Never seen that. I gotta make that. Alright. But, survive. That's what it should be. Thermostat. There we go. So don't I have... It's be nighttime. Shit, I got all this stuff. Can't fucking deal with it. He's not gonna look for me. There we are. Almost. Now we will make a pickaxe, and we will make a thermal stick. Which is important. This little stone gets warm or cold, and kind of tells you how long you have to live. For the most part. Oh, got that. Did you hear the panda meow? The little panda meow. It's so tiny. Such a tiny little squeak. Alright. It's good to have the cave service. And we are on day 18. We're rocking through it. We're checking through the time, too. Yeah, I know. There's the panda. There's a panda here. She just loves the Ziggy. She just shoves her face into his face. It's adorable. Yeah. Oh, did you just muscle Ziggy out of there? She needs to. She deserves all the love in the world. Sorry, but the panda gets love too, Ziggy. Ziggy gets so much cuddle time. Yeah. There she is. She's like, I want to be on the film. She likes being on camera. She just loves being on camera. And she's gained a lot of weight, which is good. She was so teeny tiny. We got her some food that she actually likes. And now the panda's getting some food in her. She's becoming a big girl. Yes. Oh, I didn't think we had to do that. With all the new cats and the dog in the house, I don't get a lot of time to cuddle with the pandas. So it's nice too when I can. Alright, so we got that. Anything else in that start name? So wait. Alright. So that's where we're going. Where is it? So hopefully I'm able to go fuck up some spiders and get some silk to make some clothes before the winter comes in. I know the winter's got to be coming in shortly. I'm surprised in this game it hasn't already at this point. Once it starts snowing, it's to be a pain in the ass. The only way I know to get silk in this game, and find it, just randomly, which is why that. Oh, there's another thing for me. Should be that standard. Oh, here's some silk. See if I can make these guys fight, that's the key. Scare him into the... There we go. That's what I want, right there. And there's no bad outcome here, because whoever wins, I'm just gonna steal everything. Wait, let me get my... There's other people. Oh, stop it. Alright. Let's try and whip around. All of these pigs go. I can hear them kicking ass. Alright. Can't get some pig action. Get in on them. So this is a big part of my strategy, is always just letting other people do the work for me. Without to kill that fucking pig. Yep. I wish I could have ate that. Alright. Got some still. I didn't have to fight anything because I'm not gonna win yet. Well, that was that. I know I get much better. Like, as the time of all, like, goes on in this game, they kind of advance. and they get harder and harder. Like, I can take out one of these, but... Damn. Awesome. Alright, well, it was a good shot. We tried. Get some. Winter has to be fast approaching. And so, yeah. But it was a good night. We're here. But might be time for me to dive into my second round of curry here as well, so you never know. Alright. Well, we got the Ziggy here, and we'll definitely do a couple bong rips before the end of the night, but I might set up camp. Never find camp. Well, some stuff. Coming home to bacon. Take this stuff here. These things. Here. Fine over here. Nice. This is a good spot. The hardest part in this game is just finding a good spot to start, because it becomes a pain in the ass. I should have done that. I don't know what this dude is. He's just a creepy guy. I'm gonna do something. Yeah. Egg. Anyway, so you just need some rope. Nice. So I'm gonna make some rope, and then you can start making jerky. So, just trying to. 3 of these, okay. 2. And 3. Down. And all of these. Fucking rain puts that fire out damn quick. Big ass hunt, and we got a piece of big ass jerky. That's good. Okay. Alright. Rain. Oh, hey, buddy. Let's see what we got here. Now, better show the kitty. Better show the kitty, that's what we got here. He starts giving me the, okay, we're done nudges. Okay, you're done. Come on. It's been long enough. Well, what just happened there? How about I was on fire? Did I just get lightning struck or something? Well, that sucks. The only good thing is I'll be able to chop it up to coal. That's why I don't connect all my stuff. Oh yeah, you need ashes too. Ashes. ashes can be used as a solve. Can I grab any more purple? Yeah. Yeah. What's going on here? Yeah, we may just... There. Alright, well... That's why I need to build a lightning rod. I don't know if lightning just happened, or what the fuck just happened, but I don't know if I did. But that's okay, because I needed a lot of charcoal, and that was actually convenient. Just also need some wood. Because my old growth forest. Actually, too. So now I can make salt. Salt. Alright, well, now I can try and, you know, I should really go farther and chop some different wood. My little forest right there. As the winter comes in, I like to have my forest there, so I have easy access to wood without having to go far away. Only you can prevent forest fire. I didn't actually see how the fuck I started that, so... I at least gonna back in the trap. Stay there. Stuck in the trap, just like most of us. Some good stuff down here. We go down here more often. Just need a tree there. There we go. Oh, Ziggy. You weigh 1,000 tons. You damn firebug. I don't know what happened there, or if it was, what you call it? What am I thinking? Lightning? Because it was raining at the time it happened. How my sanity's going down. Put some flowers here. Somebody should find him. Oh, Ziggy, you should find him. Like I said, if you burn a bunch of trees, or if you just keep doing what I'm doing, like hacking down trees, but you don't plant any back, like with the little pine cones, eventually tree monsters come and get you. Like one of the trees will turn into a tree elder and start chasing you around and trying to fuck you up. And I'm like, god damn. So that's a pain in the ass. Can't carry anymore. That's good stuff. Chop this tree and get back on it. Get back to it. Damn. Alright. Here's home. Straight up. Straight up from the yard. Hell no, tree monsters get you? Yeah. That's the type of game this is. What is that? Honey. I need that honey. Ah, look at all that honey. There's... So they must have fucking fucked up a beehive. Might as well just eat these. You need to do that anyway. Dang, that was a good find. Stinger. Cool. Yeah, hell yeah. Fucking letting other animals do a lot of the work for you is a big key in this game. At least fighting and shit like that, so yeah. Shit that we'll find. Oh, hounds too. If I can't find... Maybe I won't. Got him. Oh well. Doing good. Got a bunch of meat. Get a little house going. I lost my forest here, but that's alright. Shocked that there's still sun or that there's still, no snow. So we'll start a new little, what? Do it in the morning. Take one of these. Most of them there. Put some steel. Man. What's with the guy here? Oh, my food's going bad. So one of the big things I wanted to do now is build another chest. Chest action. And just needs pork. He needs pork and beans. Stuff. Let's cook this thing. Cook those bones here. Put that there. Yep. Fuck with me for a minute. And then build the chest. Build that chest right now. Now I can start putting more shit in there. Yeah, my sanity's going down. See how everything's going all wavy and shit like that? It starts getting a little disorientated. It's getting, not gonna lie. Some murder going. Some murder death kill, as they say in the future. And he's one of those. Cook it. Cook it. And make another one of these. One of those charcoal and rope. No, back here. Make foolishly mistakes. So we need some rope. Trouble. Shit. So it starts just getting complicated on what you're gonna fucking do with it. Charcoal, now you can do more rope. There we go. Get some of these guys going. I wouldn't have just cooked a piece of meat, I could have made into a piece of chicken. I don't know what to do with that stuff. What is that? Elephant trunk steak. It's meat. We're going okay there. These guys before I lose my sanity. And then we'll be done. It's one good piece of jerky here. Two, bam, ready there. Get this one of these going. Ooh, got a decent little setup going. Have my little mandrake buddy, my little plant friend. Digging that for whatever reason. And food, that, poop. I like to have blue plants. There we go. Kind of turned into a heart. Didn't really know what I was going for at first, but that's what I started looking. Here we are. Billy Bond, what the hell was that hand? Are you talking about? I missed that. Are you talking about the hand that comes and steals your fucking light at the middle of the night? Yeah, that's fucked up. I don't know. And it happens more, I think, as you start going insane. You start seeing the shadow people fucking with you more and more. And eventually, dude, everything's fucked. Like these rabbits turn into these little demon things and you can't eat them anymore. That's why I'm kind of making sure... Ooh, nice. That's why I'm kind of killing them and just putting them in there. This game gets really weird when you lose your mind, and it kind of sucks. And it's something I gotta think about, like, right now. I'm getting close to it, and I might just... one of those. Make a straw roll. Just sleep tonight, so I'm gonna do that right now. And then you go to sleep. Boom! And your sanity's up quite a bit. Really hungry. And it's officially gonna be winter. See how everything's going like white? It's getting close. Alright, so let's do that. Get some foodage. Put you in here. Yeah. Something. Eventually you can get an ice box, but I've never been able to make them. That takes like electronics and shit. Oh, it's the puppies. Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's just about that time. It's as good a time as any. We made it pretty far. So, we're gonna smoke some glass foliage, and I think we'll call it an evening. Because this puppy needs attention. It's been too long since I've cuddled this puppy. It's been too long. It's been too doggone long. It's been too goddamn long, is what they say. As the kids say. Kids say. But it's true. But it's true. It's been too doggone long. Too goddamn long. Too doggone long. Too doggone long. Oh, it's okay. Oh, there's our good doggo. There's our good doggo. There's our good doggo. Alright. Yes. Yes. She's the bestest. Alright. What are we doing? We are almost done with this. What was I gonna do? Just eat some food, so I'm gonna turn it on next time. Bam. Yep. See how everything just went all white? Rabbits turned white. I like how they take the time to make all the animals change. There's a lot of little details that have made this game. Overall, I have nothing but good things to say. I played it probably more than I should. Not just tonight, but... Yeah. Alright. What we did. We are put some stuff away. Just wanted so next time I open it up, it's not fucking... We need to build a fucking light. So let's do it. Do I have gold? Yes, I do. Yeah, shit ton of gold. Alright, so we need lightning rod, right? Lightning. Stone. I don't know if I want it too close to my stuff. I just want it like right here. So if lightning hits, it hits that thing and doesn't fucking. That's huge, and it helps my sanity building my shit. gunpowder. I don't know why you need gunpowder. Rainometer. I can tell you how much fucking rain there is right now. Thermal measure. That one's not terrible. Fine. See, that divine rod is how you beat the game. Use that. Fine. See, bam. Get my shit from it. Sick. That's fine. Alright, so let's put some stuff away. Gold away. And we're gonna do it. I think we're done. Alright. So, that was good. We're going to exit out. Wait, yeah. Alright. Okay, over here. Open you up. Alright. There we go. Let's do a bong rip and we'll call it an evening, shan't we? We shan't. No, we shall. Alright. From shantytown to shantytown. Alright, we are going to... What are we gonna smoke? This bowl, we'll just catch that one. I don't even count. Perfect. Another amazing night. Thank you so much. This was really good. Let's get a bowl of something that I know actually smokes. Yeah. I'll do this gelato. The one that my bud tender said's just rockin'. This rockin' gelato. He didn't use those words, but he might as well, because I don't like the guy. I didn't like this guy. Anyone who looks like that telling me has smoke weed, first off, needs to fuck off. Second off, he was just being a condescending dick. And then if this is the bud he liked, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. Billy Bong, thank you so much for joining me all evening. It was not an incredibly, I'm sure, this game, I enjoy the crap out of it, so this was just a great excuse for me to play it. Next week, I have decided I'm gonna do the shore, and I'm gonna give the voting a break, because I got less votes for this one than I did the week before, so I don't want them to keep declining. I'm going to do a new, I'm just gonna do the shore next week, as long as my brain can tolerate it. Might be a short stream, be prepared for that. Then, the following week, I'm gonna do a vote again on the 4 games, unless I magically come up with some cash, and I'll buy a new game, and then I'll play that. Anyway, Billy Bong, why they got a dude working there? Why they got a dude working there? Period. You mean like, oh wait, Billy Bong, I thought bud tenders were supposed to be got chicks. I'm guessing you mean hot chicks. But, so, and you know what? There was a stigma where they would do that, where they're like, it's clearly, they're like, let's just get really attractive. And guys too, they'd be like, let's get fucking Abercrombie and bitch over here behind the counter. Fucking douchebags. And they don't smoke pot, and they're just fucking like, yeah, sweet. And I'm like, I don't see that as much, but you can tell that everyone who works there knows something. That's just it. My job is kind of like that, right? So if my stupid ass fucking delivery job is like a need to know somebody basis, the dispensary's hella. Anyway, it was pretty. Anyway, Billy Bong, around here we make fun of the guy bud tenders. Make fun of guy bud tenders pussies. I'm guessing you call them pussies. This guy was just a fucking... He was a jackass, dude. I didn't... Well, like I said. And at the end of the day, I bought something. I'm glad I went with my instinct instead of what he was trying to sell me, because what he was trying to sell me, I already bought 2 from that company. What I started learning recently with buying medical and being able to go in the shop is look at the names of what you are and really go off those companies. It means a lot to me. That's why hopefully I'll be doing an interview with somebody who's doing something that I kind of enjoy. So here's to everything. Here's to you guys. Here's to another amazing night. Cheers, everybody, even if you're just tuning in right now. for this moment, and this moment alone. Cheers. Have a good night. Oh. Fuck bud tenders. Just make sure you tend to your buds. Alright, guys. Have a good night. Take it easy. I'll see you on Saturday. I just got in the mail a SD reader, and if I wasn't playing games tonight, I could have put a lot of time into doing a show tomorrow. Look at that, 10 on the dot. Exactly when I wanted to end it. So perfect. If I want to put up some stuff. Butt tenders. Sandy, Billy, you guys are awesome. Thanks for joining me. I know that some of these games are a little rough, but that's okay. Next week we'll do an even rougher one. Just to make sure. I really appreciate you guys. Take it easy. We'll be up to some new endeavors here soon. I want to get shit flowing. I know that people are ready to because they feel like everything's over, but even if it's not, I'm still on the safe side doing shit over the phone, but I'm connecting shit, and I'm growing shit, and I got new seeds going, and I got my pots and my plants and everything happening. I hope everything's going great for you guys. You guys make everything great for me. Take it easy. Keep it keefy. See you soon.